everyone, welcome to our today's session. This session, we are going to discuss some questions on plant reproduction, and these questions can be used frequently in our exams. So today, let's learn the plant reproduction through questions. The question is from the vegetative reproduction. So before doing these questions, let's have a quick revise on the plant reproduction. Reproduction, or we call propagation of plants, can be divided into two as asexual and a sexual reproduction. Firstly, we have to know what is a reproduction. So it is a production of new organism by an existing organism. So when a reproduction occurs by spores or vegetative parts, we call that as asexual. Here only a one parental organism contributes for the reproduction. Then the sexual reproduction means it occurs due to fusion of two gametes. So when we talk about plants, the sexual reproduction occurs especially through flowers. A method of asexual reproduction is the vegetative propagation. It generates new plants from underground or aerial parts of a mother plant. Vegetative propagation is of two types, natural and the artificial. In natural vegetative propagation, a new plant is produced naturally from underground or aerial parts of a mother plant. And in artificial propagation, the new plant is produced vegetatively by man. Now let's see through which vegetative paths this propagation occurs. So when we consider the natural vegetative process, we have mainly two types, that is the stem above the ground and the stem under the ground. Firstly, the roots. Roots can give rise to a new plant. Ground underneath a curry leaves or breadfruit tree has many new plants which come up from the roots. These can become an independent plant. Next is the leaves. So certain leaves do have the ability to produce new plants. So as an example, we can consider begonia, acapana and carupul. Next are the suckers. Those are small plants that rise horizontally from the basal part of the stem under the soil. Next is the runners. Plant stems that run along the surface of soil, connecting the stem to the soil by an adventitious roots. Those are known as the runners. The next is the bulbils. It is a special reproductive structure formed by a modification of a vegetative bud or a flower bud. Now let's move on to the underground stem. So it possesses mainly four types, and those are rhizome, comb, bulb and stem tubers. So these four can be found very easily through its structures. These are the four pictures that you can get in your exams. And here you have to keep in mind the examples as well as the types. So now let's move on to the artificial vegetative propagation. As I said earlier, this is done by man. So there are four types of artificial vegetative propagation. Firstly, the rooting of a stem cutting. In this method, a part of a stem is cut and allowed to grow as an individual part. The next method is the layering. Here, new plants are made to root while still attached to its mother plant. Then the next is the grafting. In grafting, a bud or a twig from a plant is fixed to another plant of the same species and it is allowed to grow as a single plant. Then the last method is the tissue culture. In tissue culture, the plant is made to grow in a culture medium to obtain new plants. I hope that you have got some ideas from this chart. So when you are studying, don't memorize anything. Instead, you can make them easy. If you understand, it will be very easy to answer these questions. Now let's move on to our questions. First question is, name the types of underground stem shown in the diagram A to D. So as we learned earlier, we have only 4 types of underground stem. Those are rhizome, comb, bulb and stem tubers. So if stems grow horizontally under the soil, that are rhizome. So A is a rhizome. If the stem grow vertically under the soil, it is a comb. So B should be comb. If it's giving a shape of a bulb, then the C should be bulb. And also if it is a tube like structure that you can observe in the picture, so D should be stem tuber. So the second question is, write 2 examples for plants that do vegetative reproduction by bulbils or combs. So for this question you can write any 2 of the examples that we have learned earlier. And the third question is, write a common character that helps to identify above stem as a underground stem. So through the presence of axial buds or the presence of scale leaves, we can identify that is an underground stem. Then what is the importance of storing food in underground stem? So firstly, it can supply nutrition for new plants to grow. Then if any aerial part is destroyed, then it can grow a new plant. Then the last 2 questions, what is known as layering? And also write a name of chemical that can be used to initiate roots quickly. So layering, we have already learned that initiate rooting while it is still attached to the mother plant. The chemical that is used to initiate root is indole acetic acid. I hope that you have some ideas on vegetative propagation. In upcoming session, we'll discuss sexual reproductions too. So to stay updated with latest videos, please subscribe and share. Thank you everyone.